Hello everyone, today I'll be doing a presentation on the Authorship Forensics project. To give you a quick rundown of what the project is, the Authorship Forensics project is a linguistic analysis tool that analyzes whether a piece of writing is written by a human or generated by an AI. Today we'll be going through an app that's part of this project, and we'll be going through how the app works and how it determines whether a writing is written by a human or generated by an AI. Right now we're in the landing page of the Authorship Forensics project. To simply try out the app, simply just hit the Try It button. By hitting the button, we'll be right in the front page of this app. In the front page, we'll notice just a small descriptions of the app, giving the user a small description of how to use the app, as well as how the app is operating in the background. There's also a small description of two different models, default models and customization models. Default models is more of a section dedicated towards your average users that just want to determine whether a piece of text is written by a human or generated by an AI. It's not complicated, as you simply just need to select any of the models that's up here, enter a piece of text that you want to analyze, and predict offer to just start the process and get your answer after the process is done. For the customized models, this is a bit more complicated section, as this is more dedicated toward researchers or developers that wants to test out every little details of the model processing. As you can see here, there's a variety of models that the user can choose from. And after choosing a model, the user can select different type of models that they want to analyze the task, text, as well as different feature sets. These fine tunes are more for dedicated toward researchers that want to count on determine every type of little outcomes based on the different type of features or different types of models that they can fine tune to get a specific set of research data that they require. Now, to start off, we will be testing the default models section first. By clicking on one of the three buttons after you click on this, and for the purpose of this presentation, we'll be using ICET 2025 version 70, an older model. And we will simply just find a text that we want to copy into the text box over here. After this, we'll simply just hit the Predict Offer button. After you hit the button, you will notice a table being popped up, as well as just a summary box up top. What contains in each row of these tables are dataset model belong to the main version of the ICET 2025 version 70. What ICET 2025 version 70 is a collection of dataset and models that are going to analyze this piece of text to determine whether it is made by a human or an AI. And based on the result that we get back from each of these models, we'll get the majority answer to make a decision on whether the text is written by a human or an AI. And the summary box up top shows different status and progress of where we are in the progression and processing of all these models. As you can see here, we have a dataset preparation and processing status that shows you how long we're going to process each data as well as each models to be sent to the server that will do all the prediction processing to give back the answer. As you can see here, it also shows the time that it takes for each stage of these status updates to be done, and it gathers all these time to give you a total time at the end. As you can see, this text is written by a human 100%, as you can see the results here, but there's also just two summary boxes up in the bottom that will tell you whether the dominant answer is humans or AI. There's two summary boxes. There's just a top 50 majorities as well as just a majority plus one. And these two summary boxes is more dedicated towards the researcher and developer users. And to just show a quick showcase of how the customization model works, we can just simply click on one of the models over here, select two of the available model to us, as well as just select the top 50 feature sets. And by copying the text over here, we can run predict offer, and the same thing is going to happen. There's going to be a table popping out as well as a summary box over here, just keeping you updates on the different processes and progression that is going on. Keep in mind that this is only around 9 data sets in this precursor of ICT 2025 version 80s. For larger models, where for newer versions, there may be around 25 or maybe even 50 data sets that require processing. So if you do select those, keep in mind it may take longer than something like a minute or 40 seconds. It may take around a good 5 minutes or maybe 6 minutes, as that's just the nature of processing around like 25 models or 50 models. But processing this amount of models does give you a more accurate answer on what the writing text is, whether it's created by a human or generated by an AI. And we'll just slowly wait for this process to be done. As you can see here, this is a live update of the time progress of just preparing these data sets and models. And once the model is done, they will look for a server to send those model to. And once they will find a server or start a new server, they'll send it to those. They'll send the dataset to the server to begin the actual predictions. And once the prediction is done, a total time will be recorded as well as the summary there for the researchers to collect. This is a presentation on the Authorship Forensic app, and hopefully you will play around with it and just test out any writing that you want to gain the result that you desire. Thank you for listening.